available?
Holy shit, we are live. It just went live.
Oh, we are. Okay, there we go.
We need our Film Villains theme song. The
Yeah.
Are we live right now?
We're just live right now.
How did that happen?
I don't know, because Act just told me to hit the go live button.
There we go. Welcome to Film Villains. Yeah. I think we're all right. How we doing over there, guys?
There's a huge echo when you're back there with the microphone.
Oh, because there's so many microphones.
Correct.
So, okay, I'm gonna turn this microphone off. Then I'll just talk about their microphone.
What's up, guys? Welcome to Film Villains.
Something like that.
This show's happening right now, and we're excited.
Something is happening.
We may or may not be live.
Yeah.
Who knows?
Hey, where's the we used to have a bunch of sound effects. At this point we could do the Nelson. we could do something like a bus crashing. We could do something like the Hellman scream. This show's a hot mess. It gets worse every week, but we're still back. We're still doing it.
Their microphones over here.
Oh man, no, it
I
sounds
can't
like a
hear
muddled
that at
mess.
all.
That's
Awful.
Does this work?
Alex, how you been, man? What you been up to?
Who fucking knows, bro? I don't know. It's been like a year-long week over here in LA, so you know.
Yeah. How the hell you guys holding up, man? Sorry.
I'm doing good, man. My family's safe. Everybody I know is safe. I woke up Wednesday. 2 of my best friends from childhood lost their homes. You know, I know 5 people in Altadena. They all lost their homes Wednesday morning, and I believe we have even 2 more here that are now new friends with us. But,
yes.
You know, my family was without power for 4 days, and they're way up in the hills, and they're older and disabled, and it's been stressful, dude. Like, no one's been able to get a hold of each other because we're all relying on cell towers and shit. Like, information's just not going out. It's been fucking weird, but everybody that I know is safe and sound, and that's all that fucking matters.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I want to introduce to everyone the guests of honor to our show today. You can hear me, right?
Yeah.
Okay, good. So we have Susan Dopner-Senak and Herman Senak, 2 really good friends of mine. I've known them for a long, long time, or at least 4 years now. And they've been 2 of my closest friends here in where I'm living. You know, I live right on the Altadena border and in Pasadena, and they live just 2 miles up the road. And they lost their house this past week. So,
Oh my God, bros! I'm so sorry.
Yeah, everything's burned down to the ground.
That sucks. We have nothing.
Oh my gosh.
How long?
Dude.
How much notice did you like? Was it just clothes on your back, run out of the house, or
well,
fucking?
we were lucky because at 6 p.m. the neighbors came over and we were going to have drinks, and we saw in the distance like an orange glow, and we were talking. It's like, well, maybe we shouldn't get drunk because that looks like a very close fire, and they might want to have us get out of the house. So let's just start packing something up, and if there's an evacuation notice, we're prepared.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm glad we did. So I could pull together like 3 or 4 days worth of clothing, you know, like lotions and potions and toothbrush and important paperwork. And then an hour later, we got the evacuation notice. So we took our cats, stuffed them in the carrier, and got the hell out of there, thinking we would be back the next day. We never expected it to be this bad.
Yeah, explain how far away from the mountain you are. I mean, it started in the mountains, like
it's like 3 miles.
Eaton Canyon, and it's maybe I want to
like 3
say
miles.
I don't know how much. I can't do miles very well,
yeah,
but
2 or 3 miles, really.
Yeah, and
we saw red glow.
The thing is, it was 10 acres. It's nothing. Yeah, the winds were really bad, but 10 acres isn't that gigantic, but there were no fire engines. I mean, I heard maybe 2 or 3, but because they were all busy in the Pacific Palisades.
Oh, yeah.
Saving rich white people houses. And Altadena is mainly a black neighborhood. Mm-hmm. So, you know, let them burn, I guess. I don't know. It was just, I forgot my iPad charger. We had to leave our turtle behind. I don't even want to think about that. We got all of our important papers and laptop and all of that, but we had he had a massive vinyl collection,
and DVD collection.
DVDs, CDs. I had a garage full of wardrobe, my whole kit, an industrial sewing machine, 2 household sewing machines.
Drums, guitars.
I've been a costume designer for 30 years. So many clothes, 30 years of my work gone. Artwork from friends that have passed away. You know, a lot of weird, goofy, antique, vintage stuff that we've collected over 30 years that we've been together.
A gigantic butt plug collection, right?
That is the biggest loss because Herman is really missing that.
The largest loss, right?
Yeah.
The big black one.
Well, I mean, let's start with the record collection. I mean, you must have been, you know, you're only 22 years old, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He started in the womb.
So you must have started sometime in the 60s, 70s.
Yeah, in the 60s I started buying records. You know, they're so cheap back then. They're like $3.99. And I said, when I grew up in Highland Park, so I first album I bought was Jimi Hendrix Experience, Are You Experienced? And I got Blue Cheer. Then I got The King. All the Beatles, Stones.
Justin Bieber.
Yeah, Justin Bieber.
Justin Bieber, Kesha.
His 60s garage rock records are just phenomenal. Nobody talks about them. So good.
Mm-hmm.
The Sonics stole everything from Justin Bieber.
Yeah, I had all those records too, man.
He was the original witch, too.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you know, and I was here day one when punk scene erupted in LA. That's the first generation of it. I was hanging out the Mask with Brendan, and then all my friends.
You had all the flyers.
Yeah, I had all the flyers. I used to play in a band called The Gods, and we played with the Dickies and Zeros at the Mask. And then my friend Axel, I turned him on to the punk scene because I invited, hey man, you got to come to this club called The Mask. This is in Hollywood on Cherokee. And
The Mask is LA punk rock ground zero for anybody who doesn't know. Like, this is where the Germs were playing their first shows. Fucking the Go-Go's, X, everything.
Weirdos, Screamers, all those bands. You know, it was a lot of. It was like it was like a new generation of music. So it was really cool scene. And we used to go there like after. Not after school. I was already out of school. I mean, we would just go there to. Yeah, I was a delinquent. But we used to go there and just hang out on the weekends because, it was just like bands rehearsing in there. And there was just a lot of people who were like-minded. So, we just started hanging out and we were going to the Starwood, the Whiskey, and then all these other venues opened up like Al's Bar and tons of the Fiesta House and just a bunch of clubs opened up. And it was so much fun. I mean, you can go to a club and see, and the Hong Kong Cafe, that was, you go there, you see Wall of Voodoo, Black Flag, Circle Jerks, beer.
You had all the flyers.
Yeah, and had all the flyers, man. Shit, years.
They were made out of paper.
Yes,
yeah. And so what were all the bands that
paper stuff's valuable?
The Gods and
I played with the Gods, Blood in the Saddle, the Beat Pickles, Crowbar Salvation, Loafing Hyenas, Guilty Hearts,
Bloody Brains.
Yeah, the Bloody Brains, and
but we have a new band that we did with our neighbors called Yoko No.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And it's because it's
Dougie and Brigitte.
Yeah. And they
Great
were our neighbors.
band.
They lost everything. They had a recording studio, and they're professional musicians. They lost everything too.
They lost everything.
Yeah.
He did
they were
say
out of town.
no.
Oh.
They were the ones who were going to come over.
Yeah.
He grabbed his hard drives.
Oh, good. At least we got that, but not like
But he had
analog gear. And
Yeah, he had everything.
I think he got his bass.
Yeah, all my drums got burned up. I had a Ibanez Les Paul. I had an old Stella steel plate resonator plate guitar, drum
But we have
sets.
pictures of it. So.
Yeah, I got pictures of it, so
Yeah.
I'll be able to, put that into our insurance.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was fucked up.
Yeah.
Dude, the prayers to everybody out in Southern California for real, man, because like I've been looking at the fire tracker and I don't live in Southern California anymore, but that stuff's no joke, man. And I just can't believe how severe it is and how widespread it is all over the area. So just I'm just so glad that you guys are safe, you know, and that
Yeah, we saved
you're
our
here to
cat.
be on Film Villains, and for whatever that's worth. I know it doesn't mean much right now, but you know,
Yeah. I mean, we
Yeah.
wanted to just. They came over a few nights ago, and the main reason why I wanted to, because they were just in the area. I'm like, hey, come on over.
yeah, totally.
Because of their resilience is very inspiring to many of the other people that have lost their places because they were already well that they
Yeah.
came over the other night and then we went through a few bottles and just laughed and joked and
Yeah, you
got
got to
through it
spend the
and-
night at the Goat Bar with creepy Uncle Christian. I know
Yes,
that
yeah.
that can get
well they're
little
they're
bit,
the number one regulars here and I was one of the
Can't get
regulars
any
at their
creepier.
house so
yeah, you guys have a
but-
creep off.
for everyone
Chris
for everyone watching, I have a link in the in our description. It's for their GoFundMe. Please please go down there, and even if it's $1 or $2 or $100, whatever you got, go down there and send them some love and help them rebuild their movie and their album collection, because that's what gets us all through it is music, and that's it's usually this is all movies and music here, and it's got this kind of stuff gets me through everything, and I know it'll help them a lot too. So
Yeah, it had tons of music DVDs actually. It had everything
yeah.
from the Cramps to Sun Ra to early punk bands like Fear, Wall of Voodoo, all the cool stuff.
We always had a competition. You had the tape deck that you found, that your mom found in the trash from the 70s, but you could plug it into a PA, and
That
he used
in
to
and out
make
audio.
mix tapes, like totally old school, and that's how he DJ'd. He was DJ clap your hands. I called him crap your pants, but I am DJ slap your face, and I got it all right here.
Nice.
So I win.
MP3s, yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, I
DJ
mean,
slap your face. That's awesome.
It's so, I mean, it's wild. Like when, I'm in Glendale, and I did the thing where I walked around my apartment the other day after, the Hollywood fire's one direction, this fire's another. I'm in all of the zones in the red of like 3 different fires. And it's just like, I would take that bass. I would take those 10 like, I'm a huge proponent of physical media, but like you said, it's amazing that like it so much is right here now, and it's just it's a double-edged sword of just like what things are valuable and what things are important. You know what I mean? And like the things that are valuable are the fucking people right now. Like,
Yeah.
I'm just glad you guys are safe.
I think
like
the
that.
one thing that is getting us through is that, first of all, completely ignoring it all, because you just got to move on. But it is all stuff, and it was popular to declutter on Instagram these last.
There you go.
This is the hardcore way of decluttering.
Yeah,
we are decluttered to the hilt.
Mm-hmm.
Top that, motherfucker.
Yeah, I mean, well,
Yeah.
I have.
Fuck you, Marie Kondo.
Yeah, I've been the same way where like I've had up to like 3 storage units full of shit.
Is that my car?
Oh, is that your car?
I don't know. He has a tendency to just push.
Oh
no, it wasn't.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so I've had up to 3 storage units, and then sometimes I'm like, I should just leave it unlocked and hope that somebody steals it. I just wish something.
Well, let me know when you do that, Christian. I'll swing by.
Yeah. I mean, I got most of the important stuff here in the Goat Bar, but I mean, what I had to evacuate too the other day, and this was my first time really being faced with it, because I've often thought about it, and I'm like, okay, well, I know I got to get the hard drives. I know like some of my music masters are in my storage unit, so hopefully Burbank doesn't burn. But yeah, I just grabbed my hard drives and my favorite jacket and a couple of things off the walls.
That's
and a
what
folder.
I forgot. Jackets. I forgot all my fucking stuff.
Oh, your cool clothes or something, right?
Yeah.
It's just like I got the one thing I want to be buried in.
Well, we thought we were gonna come back the next morning.
Yeah, and that's what you didn't think of. You
We're fucked up.
Didn't assume that.
No,
You did the best you could
Yeah,
do.
yeah.
Yeah.
Can't look back. You only can look forward.
Yeah.
You guys didn't fuck up. You guys are safe right now.
Yeah,
You
you're
did
alive.
fucking great.
And I'm kidding, don't say.
That's the truth.
If you see the thumbnail, that's the house that they lived in, and I'll have to pull it up. But I have a few videos I'll eventually pull up too. I'll sit down over there. I'll show you guys a few.
It was the Lalo Chateau.
The Lalo Chateau. Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I've had many parties there.
Oh yeah.
I mean, we just had a party there fucking 3 days before or something,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah. But the cops never showed up,
Yeah.
so we did good.
Yeah.
Well, our
kept it
neighbors,
under
all our
cover.
neighbors were really cool, so they didn't care, and they
That's-
all
yeah.
participated. They came over. Andrew Robinson, who's a pretty renowned artist, he
Comic book
does
artist.
comic book artist. He does all the superheroes. He lost a lot of shit too.
Yeah.
And
I think that's
No,
the hardest part, because you create this community, because that's not easy. But we had been there for 18 years, and some of the newer people who came in, like Dougie and Brigitte,
they lost all their stuff too.
we just gelled, and it ended up being this little bohemian Shangri-La.
Yep.
And we all just got along, and to think that gone, that's a little
Yeah,
tough.
it's a
That's
big
the sadder
bummer.
part too.
Yeah.
That all your friendships, the community you guys built,
Oh, yeah.
because you were all friends, and everybody was like,
Mhm.
"Oh, you're on the patio. Let me come.
Yeah,
Let me go have a smoke with you or have a drink." with you."
exactly.
Have a jazz cigarette.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, what's that?
A jazz cigarette.
Yeah, cigarette. Nose beers. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, have some nose beers.
I know.
Yeah, I mean,
Like-
yeah, it's pretty sad, but what the fuck,
No,
we're
you know,
alive, so
yeah.
that's all that matters.
We'll create another one. Maybe we'll just move into the gold bar.
Yeah.
There you go.
I'm staying here. You guys can go in the little shit room I have.
Yeah.
Well, we don't have any more furniture.
You can
so
be
it's
basement trolls. I have the arcade in the basement. Yeah.
Oh.
Play video games all day.
Oh my. Oh
Yeah.
my.
That pisses me off because all my fucking cool DVDs
It's
burned,
okay.
man.
It's
Well, you know
okay.
what? Like, okay, but I won't say it out loud, but I'll just burn you a bunch of stuff. And actually, if anyone is watching, please donate so we can get Herman some movies.
John
tell us-
Waters, Russell Meyer.
Tell us what. Okay, tell us
Greasy
some of your favorite
Strangler.
movies because
Greasy.
What's your
Strangler.
favorite John Waters?
Female Trouble.
Yes. Thank
We
you.
were
That
just
is the
talking about
correct
female
answer.
I want
Trouble.
my cha-cha heels.
Fucking cha-cha heels.
Hi.
Yeah.
Hey, ugly. Hey, stupid.
Yeah, and
Backwards
yeah,
day.
Female Trouble, Polyester,
Pink Flamingos.
Pink
is a
Flamingos
must-watch.
is great too, and I had another one of his earlier ones.
Mondo Trasho?
No, I had the Edith Massey
Oh, shit.
documentary. The lost
In my little safe that I had, if I was gonna bug out, I put here's fucking Pink Flamingos on Betamax.
Yeah.
And fucking Female Trouble on Betamax.
Yeah,
Like, these
baby.
were what made it
Oh, that's
my
awesome.
first ever master tape and
Oh.
Halloween. And that's it. Like that was like the most important valuable shit. Like that's it.
Oh,
Like I was
sure.
ready to lose everything else. So I'm sorry you lost it, but we will rebuild.
Mhm.
That's true.
But thank you for saying Female Trouble, because most people when you say John Waters just think like Crybaby, which
Yeah.
fun movie. Hairspray, sure, fun movie.
Hey.
Serial
Of the
Mom.
later movies, Serial Mom is the correct answer for sure because it has
I
the
love
budget, it
Serial
has
Mom.
the actors, it has the story. Like, but Female Trouble is just fucking
Oh, it's tits, man. It's
the
like, wow.
Dreamlanders at their finest.
Yeah.
Like
Mhm.
they learned what they learned from Pink Flamingos, had a bit more of a cohesive story, a bit more of a
Have
narrative.
you guys seen the Greasy Strangler?
Genius.
I haven't.
Oh,
it's-
No, I'm
Good.
familiar with it, but I haven't seen it.
you have to see the Greasy Strangler. It's in the same vein as John Waters, like really whacked out.
I
And
remember
I-
the trailers for it.
Yeah, I went and saw John Waters at Cal State, and I asked him, "Hey, John, have you ever seen the Greasy Strangler?" He's like going, "Yeah," and then he loved it.
Nice. Yeah, I remember that one seemed a little out there, a little quirky.
I'm
yeah.
looking it up on
Say the
Google. It
least.
says, in a nutshell, amusing and creepy,
Yep.
which is also what happens if you look up Christian Ackerman on Google. So
Yeah,
that is,
that is true. That is true.
And my mom.
You are correct,
My
sir.
mom too.
That is very true.
Well,
Cheers.
cheers to what was it? Lalo Casa.
Lalo
Cheers, guys.
Oh yes. we poured one out.
Phantom Corpse has reached out and said sorry about the loss, and hopefully new
Oh, thank
projects
you.
are on the
Thank you very much.
horizons.
Yeah,
Oh,
we miss,
yeah.
we miss all our friends, Brigitte and Dougie. They have a great band too called Brigitte. They're fucking amazing. And my friend Mark, he plays in Crowbar Salvation with me. And we got a gig coming up at the Redwood in March.
So you want some pots and pans to bang on, or what are you gonna play with?
No, actually,
we already got a drum set.
Oh, you did get a drum
Yeah.
set? Somebody gave you one?
yeah.
Oh,
we just
excellent.
have to find a place
Wow.
to store it.
Okay.
I want to see if I can find my
Well,
symbols
I got my
if
storage
they
unit, too.
survived the fire.
Yeah.
I hope they didn't
Yeah.
melt. I hope they didn't melt into like a big gong. Then I have to join some Led Zeppelin band.
Hey,
That
that'd be
might be
cool.
awesome.
That'd be cool.
Yeah.
Mhm.
When are you gonna be able to get back to your
Okay.
spot to even check it out?
What I have heard is that the National Guards are there because I guess there's looting going on. So yeah, good luck finding
Yeah, a bunch of losers
Yeah.
going over there trying to rip
but
people up for dust.
and it's still smoldering and it's toxic. But Friday is a good possibility that you can go, but you have to go. There has to be a uniformed escort.
Gotcha.
And
gotcha.
so with I'm trying to organize that all the neighbors that we all go with one uniformed escort because there's going to be a shit ton of people.
Yeah.
And that we all go to this, and we can support each other because it's going to be weird.
Yeah.
yeah.
Saturday.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
you
I'm
did-
so
you
sorry.
did get to sneak in. So tell us about sneaking in the day after the fire, then.
Well, it was on the 8th.
So
Or
Yeah,
was it the
we took all the
7th?
back streets there.
yeah, so the 8th was the day after the
Yeah.
fire.
So
I
we
think.
drove up
Today.
at 8:30 in the morning. I was thinking, oh, I'll just jump in, get my iPad charger, and maybe we'll get some photo albums, a wedding album or something like that. And we were maybe, I want to say, 8 blocks away below us, and it was just a blackout. Driving up there, whole blocks on fire.
Our car's on
And
fire too.
no buildings,
Jesus
no
Christ.
structures.
Wow.
Just and I have pictures of it. It was wild. And we were getting closer, and it was 8:30 in the morning. The sun was out. I have pictures, and it was black. You could see maybe this far ahead of you, and there were downed wires.
Yeah.
It was crazy. I've never seen anything like this. And then we got scared, so we then went back down to our friend in Pasadena, and then we went back up at around 12:30 because it seemed a little lighter, and more fires had been put out. And we snuck around because they didn't have the National Guard there yet. The sheriffs were there and some fire engines, but so we snuck to the back, and I just got out of the car. I walked up halfway up the driveway, and I just couldn't walk any further. My chin was on the ground. It's like, oh my God, everything is
Leveled.
gone.
It was all leveled.
Yeah.
Everything. And driving up lake, all these buildings on fire.
The Rancho burned.
That's,
The ranch.
yeah, that guy. I watched
The
that.
diviest of dive bars.
Yeah, that's tragic.
Yeah, keep talking. I'm just gonna
What?
throw this up while you guys talk
Yeah,
about
that's
it.
I saw this one. Yeah, and it looked like a bomb hit. And the one thing at my house that was still standing was the chimney and the
Yeah.
fireplace and the grill.
Oh
And-
my God,
And
dude.
one cactus in the front door, but it's just a fraction of the front wall with the number. The street number is still standing. And that's the picture on my GoFundMe.
Yes.
And I took those pictures that day. And then I
Wow,
was
man,
halfway
look
up
at
the
that.
up the driveway, and then a sheriff came up and said, "Get the hell out of here! Something's going to explode."
I think
Sorry.
what blew up. My nephew gave me a M80, and I had it in our.
You did not have one. You may or may not have had
No,
one.
we
Oh my God, dude.
Yeah, but
We're live on YouTube.
Oh yeah,
right
sorry
now.
about that. A cherry bomb
And then Rick he was there at 4:00 in the
at
morning
Liz's house.
at Liz's house. He saved a couple of buildings.
So, our friend Rick.
Yeah,
Yeah, from Tongue and the
he's a
Seeds.
friggin' hero.
Yeah.
Why that bitch wasn't at our house? I'll kick his ass later.
Yeah. What the hell? Yeah.
I can't believe it, man. That's so wild.
It is the weirdest shit I ever
Fucking video
experienced. man. Look at that.
Yeah,
It's like
There's
a.
nothing.
It's like
there's
Apocalypse
nothing.
Now.
Yeah.
that's
I mean,
insane.
you didn't know, like
dude.
Altadena is like a very cozy area too. It's
Oh
not-
yeah.
You know, it's not in the city directly. It's
But it's close.
it's about 10 miles from downtown LA. and it's just nice and nestled up in the mountains. And there's
Oh
really
my
nice,
God.
really nice houses that have been in
Oh,
generations forever.
Yeah.
And there's just been standard like starter suburban houses that have been in families forever,
Mhm.
or just new families. And it's just a cozy neighborhood that it's free of all of like the big department stores and
Mhm.
crap. It's just like a
Yeah.
neighborhood in LA. And a lot of people don't really realize that LA isn't all big stuff and Beverly Hills and all that crap.
No, it's a whole bunch
Cozy
of
neighborhood.
different areas. But, I mean, I'm born and raised in LA. I've spent 40 years here, and it's like, I don't know anybody that's in the Palisades. Like, I mean, that's a different class, but like Altadena, like that was where someone could afford a home in the past 20 years, that might have been more middle class or working class. So it's just so devastating, like I know the,
Yeah, a lot of art.
prayers for everyone in the Pacific Palisades, prayer for every fucking animal in the Pacific Palisades.
Oh, hell
but
yeah.
Yeah.
their insurance is taken. I know it's not going to be too hard for them to go find an Airbnb. It's just so upsetting to the Altadena community because it's like,
Yeah.
I mean, we had such a cool place, man. It was like we had a nice sized kitchen, pretty big dining room, and then the living room was great.
Fireplace, 2-bedroom,
Yeah.
and we paid under market value because our landlord is a knucklehead. But I mean,
And we always fixed stuff around the house, like painted or
no,
whatever.
when he repaired stuff, we had termite damage,
Oh,
and he just cleaned it out, stuffed plastic bags into the door jammings, and puttied over it.
He tried.
Yeah.
Yeah,
beautiful.
Yeah.
but it's all good.
Maybe he knew. He knew.
Because this place is gonna blow
Maybe he
soon.
planned it.
It's so wild looking at this footage, how it's just like
Yeah, look at that.
everything's demolished, but then there's like one random structure that's okay. And then like, because it wasn't just like one big flame, like it's these embers just going fucking lightning fast and landing wherever they land and taking out whatever they could.
Hey man, with those winds and the fire, it was like a blowtorch.
Yeah.
I've never seen winds like that in my life. I weigh 200 pounds. I was trying to walk up the street on Tuesday night. I literally I'm pushing where you like have to turn around. Like when you're at that area in front of the mosh pit, between the mosh pit and the stage, where just like the body, you just can't even control where you're going. Like if you lit a match in that, there's no control.
Our place is to the left right there.
Oh yeah.
There's it's right behind that place.
So yeah, right there. That building
Behind that.
That is it.
That's the
What
corner.
are the cross streets here?
It's lake. We lived on Mariposa, and this is lake going right by.
there's the
by
concrete studio.
Mariposa.
Right across the street, right here to the right is the Rancho Bar.
Yeah.
Okay,
Man.
got it.
Yeah, we.
Hey, what about the Thai restaurants that have survived?
It looks like it. Yeah, right behind the fire. And oddly enough, the big ass ugly apartment building next to us,
The whole thing.
the whole thing is still standing.
What? No, it isn't.
Oh, I hope
No,
not.
it's gone. Yeah.
The big one?
The modern looking
Behind
one?
us?
Right. Yeah, the whole thing. Right next to you.
Yeah.
Oh, good, because it was ugly anyway.
Yeah. And they always had fights there, and somebody got stabbed in there.
No, it's all level, right? Right. Oh no, it was up when you went there.
Mm.
Oh.
It's up right here.
Oh, really?
Well, when
Are you
when
sure?
we went up there, the karate studio was still standing.
Okay,
Yeah,
look.
okay.
But no, the apartment
Look
building
at there's
on
that building in
Mariposa.
the corner.
So Nap, is this the craziest large scale LA event that you've
Oh hell yeah!
witnessed to?
Supposedly,
I mean, this is devastating. I mean, I've been here my whole life. I mean, it feels very, unfortunately, I've been a part of history a lot in my lifetime with, but, this like Tuesday and Wednesday felt a lot like March 2020. Like it felt a lot like COVID. We don't know what's going on. We can't get a hold of our people. We can't do that. It also very much, there's like an unrest and a discomfort, and community all at the same time. That's kind of, the riots in the early 90s definitely had a very similar like uncertain, but we did not have social media then. We weren't connected then in the way we are now. You didn't see everything right away. But this has impacted the people I know in a way that nothing else ever has.
Even more than the earthquakes, then, the 94 earthquakes.
Oh yeah, for
For
sure.
sure.
And you guys
Man.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is freaky.
That's weird.
Dude, it's you know,
It's
nature
surreal.
nature is not to be trifled with, man. Like nature is the great force out there.
See, there's no apartment building. It's
Yeah, that
gone.
apartment building is
crazy,
awesome.
man.
No, it's so that not the one in facing
Oh, you're
Lake,
talking about a different one.
but the one on Mariposa next to us.
That's what I thought. Yeah, that's what I thought.
Oh.
That was it there. I mean, 'cause even that pine tree went up.
Yeah.
I sent video of that to you the other day.
But I have to say, the one thing that is blowing my mind is the compassion and generosity of strangers. I've had Javier. He
Yeah.
has a friend that I don't know. That woman is letting us stay in her apartment.
Yeah.
And she's
Wow.
staying with her parents in Orange County. No charge, no nothing. And we're staying in a great pad. I mean, granted, the stairs are killing us.
Oh, look at there
was our
there's a
street
block.
just now. Yeah.
right where that van is, right behind
Yeah.
it. Oh shit.
Yeah.
Oh man,
Okay.
I'm glad we got our cats out of there, but
Oh yeah, let's not even
Our
talk
turtle-
about that.
so didn't
Yeah.
make it.
Yeah, when I went, the karate studio was still standing.
Oh, okay. But so the apartment is not there, right?
No,
Yeah.
He's wiggling
Apartment's
around
gone.
too much. I can't see.
no, it's gone.
And that's making me dizzy. Cheers.
Yeah.
I'm
Oh
surprised.
my gosh, dude.
Yeah, I'm surprised that one building in the corner survived.
Maybe they made
Hey, look at
pacts with
The
Satan.
Thai restaurant survived.
Well, that was that day. And we know that building is so partially standing. That's the clothing store, but everything behind it is gone.
Look,
Yeah.
the liquor stores are
There's
gone.
two
Yeah,
liquor
the
stores,
liquor stores are gone.
What are the
my
drugs
dry
gonna do?
cleaner.
Dude, this is crazy.
Yeah, and I imagine.
And this is miles away
Yeah.
from the mountain.
And the B of A burned too, and
So
And
the current understanding of why like it was miles away from the mountains is that it seems like it was probably downed power lines that started the fire in Altadena.
That's what I
Mm.
heard. And this is what I
And
don't
pe-
understand. Go ahead.
No, but that's what I've heard from early accounts of people where they saw like a smaller glow locally, or they heard
Mhm.
sounds,
Hey,
and
the
that
Girl
seems to
Scout
be
burn?
Yeah, both are done. The thing that I don't understand, we were without electricity, so they turned it off. But what I've heard is that big transformers in Eaton Canyon were toppled by the wind, and that is what started the fire.
Okay. Yeah.
But we were
Smooth
without
road.
electricity all day.
There's that one video. Did you see of the couple that saw basically the start of the fire? They had a video of it,
Hmm.
and and it has like a timer on exactly when they were shooting video. And it was
Mhm.
about a half an hour, 35 minutes of them going, honey, come outside, come check out this fucking.
I saw that, dude.
Oh, it's
Yeah.
like a ring camera footage or whatever.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's like 30 minutes, and they went from there's a
Yeah.
fire over there to their house was like.
You mean the one in
completely
Eaton
flames.
Canyon?
Yeah, no, right, yeah,
Yeah.
right up the street. But it was like their cell phone footage and the ring camera footage, and then they were
So
taking
freaky.
photos of, taking pictures of it.
Damn.
And then they were like, all right, let's just go. And I think their house is still there. I don't know, but
Mm.
yeah, it's just the weird.
Oh yeah, it was. I mean, it's like fire ash, like raining ash. That's crazy, man.
Yeah.
I'm like prayers to everybody in SoCal, man, for real.
And imagine you're the house that's still standing, and
Oh yeah,
I would move.
it's like
Right, like guilt.
Jeff Bridges
Yeah.
in that movie Fearless. Jeff Bridges is one of the only survivors of a plane crash. He has all this guilt.
Mhm,
It's a
mhm.
very, very it's one of my favorite movies. Powerful movie, and he has to deal with all the some of the families of the people that perished in the accident.
And I'm so
he goes
lucky.
crazy,
I'm so lucky. At my car, had needed a mechanic work on it, so I took it to CarMax where I bought it.
Otherwise we would have lost it.
Or else I would have lost it. It would have been
Yeah.
just like a book.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
It would have been part. No, I mean maybe we would have had the frame of mind to take it, but I don't know.
Well, so it was out of harm's way.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. We still have both our cars.
They still haven't fixed it. I mean, I'm waiting for them to call me.
Hmm. Maybe they set it on fire.
Yeah. Whoa, look at that.
Holy shit!
man.
Yeah.
Apocalypse Now, man. Look
No,
at that.
I was just saying. Now we know what the people in the Ukraine and the Gaza Strip feel like, but if they got it
And
much worse.
Palestinians, man, they're all fucked up over
They
there.
got that shit. Like, then they have
That's an
bombs
everyday
everywhere.
thing going on over there.
Yeah.
They're still bombing those poor people.
Wow. Yeah, it's the whole community is gone. Gone.
Yeah.
And that Altadena was a treasure because that was old school LA.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Altadena Avenue, was it? I don't know. Yeah, whatever. Altadena Drive. There were mansions there from the teens and the 20s when the 110 was built and the Hollywood movie stars drove from Hollywood to Pasadena, Altadena. It took them 2 days.
Yeah.
Um,
Going 20 miles an hour.
Exactly. And
Model days.
and all those are gone now.
And what about
Yeah.
they couldn't get water out of the fucking, oh, look at it.
Fire hydrants. Yeah, they had water trucks there. That was, I don't know, yeah. It's
Yeah, Rick
supposedly
Collins, he
civilized
saved
country.
Liz's house.
Mhm.
She's
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh my gosh, man.
nuts, huh?
It's fucking crazy, dude.
Yeah.
It's
it's unbelievable, man. It's surreal.
Yeah.
And you haven't even been able to go back then, right?
Not
Mm,
since
no, we just
that
drove up
day
that
we
one
went
day,
You
there.
know, just kind of saw.
I was
Yeah.
looking at it in shock, like, what the
Yeah, he was in the
fuck?
car.
And this is where Herman grew up. So your whole life, right?
No.
Highland
You
Park.
said Highland Park, right?
yeah, yeah. But you've been here a
Oh,
long
it
time.
said
Yeah.
18 years.
You've been
Okay.
Yeah.
Mm.
But Highland Park's closer.
Yeah.
in
just a hot
yeah,
17.
Northeast LA.
Yeah.
It's all the
Yeah.
same thing. We just played a benefit show last night at the Offbeat for the Pasadena Humane Society. We were
Oh,
just like
cool.
gathering. You know, it was small, but it was like the people that were there like really needed to fucking be there. It was nice to just
I love the
be
offbeat, man.
Yeah.
be somewhere. Val Fox, the Alex from Los Creepers, put it on.
Oh,
Not
yeah,
a dog food drive and a pet food drive, and it was just, you know, Alfredo from Madcap, his new ska band was playing, and it was just super. Oh no, it was so important too because it's just like the first time I've seen my band. My band lives in Eagle Rock and Lincoln Heights. Like we're all just checking in on our people. Like it was just, you know, like you said, the community is really the positive out
Yeah.
of this. Like you're really talking to, you know, like that cool thing in LA that isn't happening right now. You know, like you
Yeah.
are saying hello to your neighbor. You are going up and checking up on people. And you know, it's
Yeah.
amazing what people are doing. You know, I mean, yes, do the GoFundMe's, do all that, but I'm seeing my tattooer friends be like, we've got an open bay at the shop. If you have clients, come on over. No rental fee. Like, do your thing, you know, just shit like
Yeah, our
that.
friend,
Changes the world right now.
our friend Shanna Sullivan, she her tattoo parlor burned down. It was
She's
right next to
got a
that
house
junior high school.
Yeah, on the was it middle school?
Yeah, the middle school.
I don't
Oh,
know.
shit.
Mm.
Yeah, that one's.
And
fun.
she had a cool tattoo shop, and it was like a look at a little cottage.
Yeah.
Shannon O'Sullivan.
Yeah. I mean, it definitely
Yeah.
changes your
I
perspective
know
being around
In
it.
the Skin survived.
Mhm.
Yeah, I mean, I could see that the neighborhood, you know, everybody needs each other, and we're just looking. I mean, right in front of my building, there's like down trees and shit in my yard. I mean, across the street.
Well, you guys
Yeah,
almost hit the
Christian
back-
is like a
Yeah.
mile and a half from this. He's
Yeah,
3
yeah.
exits on the freeway from
We're
this.
yeah, I mean,
place.
it actually came down. I just realized yesterday that it came 4 blocks away onto actually my street, just 4 blocks. east of
Wow.
my street.
Oh,
And
cool.
so,
Yeah, I mean, I looked at the evacuation zone. Like you were 2 blocks south of like being in
yes,
the shit. Right?
yeah, I couldn't even get past. I couldn't even get to the grocery store. Even a few nights ago, when the fires were basically gone, we had to walk into it. At least it was still open, but you know, it's like the community has come together, and it was. I tried to drive around as much as I could on New York Boulevard, which is kind of the base of where you can't go further.
Mhm.
And I just saw, you know, people just helping each other on corners and water supplies, people giving away, like opening up their yards to give away free clothing and all that. Just tons and tons of people everywhere, just helping each other out and talking. And, you know, and it's also scary, just, you know, just having National Guard blocking everything off.
Yeah.
And it's just wild, totally wild.
This is the craziest shit that ever happened up
Yeah.
here.
Well,
Yeah.
it supposedly is the biggest disaster in the LA area ever.
Yeah.
Because
It might be the biggest disaster in America at this point, like in terms of property damage and overall value.
Hawaii?
Yeah, maybe not deaths yet.
Well, it's
but,
almost the same
Not
thing that
deaths,
happened. The same thing that happened in Hawaii, right?
Yeah.
With that, some power line went down and burned like a whole community.
Mhm.
Beachfront
Ugh.
property.
Yeah.
No, I keep saying it's like now all the developers will come in and they'll build those cubes that everybody builds now.
The
Uh-huh.
Yeah,
McMansions.
the rich people
yeah.
condos for sure.
Yeah, condos that nobody can afford.
Yep.
So it'll be empty. It'll just be empty cubes, homeless people around it, and it'll look like a crack alley Van Nuys or something in a couple of years.
Mhm.
Nothing against Van Nuys.
Nothing against crack either.
No.
Yeah, let's not talk too ill.
Whoa, look at this guy's
You-
all his cars.
Yeah.
Ooh. Wacky.
Yeah, that's
Man.
wackadoodle.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
Dude,
so what?
Prayers to SoCal, man.
So Susan, what are some of the things that you lost that you can't live without now? I mean, you're going to need to rebuild. Like you're a costumer. If anybody doesn't know, she's been a costumer for 30 years.
Costume designer.
Yeah. Well, I mean, yeah. Sorry, costume designer for 30 years, making
For mainly
movies.
film or
Yeah.
I've done theater too, but mainly film. Well, I had a garage full of clothing.
Yeah.
I had vintage dresses that went back to the 20s.
Ugh.
I could outfit a whole SWAT team. And I did a lot of like those silly Lifetime movies. So I had a ton of like fashiony stuff. And I mean, so much. And then clothing racks, my kit, sewing machines, and like a dyeing kit. That shit probably exploded hardcore.
Yeah.
And those toxins.
Yeah.
I'm probably responsible for the poison.
We had a lot of fake blood.
Yeah. And just all the documentation I have from all the movies.
Mhm.
Because I mean, I started when they still hand wrote caution.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wow.
The 1800s. Yeah, weird. Yeah, it's just, but the community is really coming together where one or two friends of mine are collecting sewing supplies for me. And an old assistant of mine is getting racks and garment bags. And I was just thinking about the jewelry collection I had. I mean, all costume jewelry.
Yeah.
All the pimp necklace. We had this awesome jackalope.
Uh,
And I got the pimp necklace from Amazon with the spinning dollar sign that we had on him. Maybe we'll find them. And we had a whole tarantula collection.
And stuffed bats.
They're free
Harold
now.
over there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they're all free now. They flew away.
Yeah. Their spirits are
And a
free.
piranha fish and,
And my
an
parents'
alligator.
ashes.
Oh,
Now
they're
they're-
still there. They didn't go anywhere,
They'll be
right?
haunting that place for decades to come.
Yeah, and so everyone still
Ooh.
watching, please click on the link down below and donate to their to the cause to help them.
Yeah, because we're
get their
screwed.
stuff back, man.
Yeah, we got to buy Herman some choni.
Yeah, he needs underwear.
Without skid marks, please.
Please.
Yeah.
We'll buy black ones.
It's just weird, man. It's like
Yeah. Well, it's hard to grasp because I guess that's the thing about shock, that most of the time we're good. We're fine. Because maybe most of the time we're drunk. But it's you just go through a day, but it's so fucking overwhelming to think about. We have to find a new home. And the rent situation now
no, it's fucking nuts.
is crazy.
Yeah.
For like a closet, they're charging $2,400. You know,
2,500.
Or
We
25.
looked at two today, and it's like, oh my god!
it's like, bitch, are you for
I
real?
don't know what I'll do, but yeah, I wouldn't live there.
Shit.
Yeah, I mean, this is bigger than the apartment.
This room here,
Yeah.
is bigger than what you saw today.
The bedroom's around this size.
Oh, it was smaller than that. We wouldn't even be
Yeah.
able to put a queen size bed in there.
Yeah, and then they
It's
had
not
just a
what?
kitchen and a shower, and that was it.
It's
Okay.
$2,500.
Wow.
But we had access to the jacuzzi. It's like, yeah, no thanks. I don't know what to do.
Yeah, damn.
Like
Make some
venereal
soup.
disease soup. Oh,
Yeah, community jacuzzi.
ugh.
Yeah,
So-
gross.
Hey, what's one thing that that makes you the most sad that you left, that you wish you had? Like, what's the thing that haunts you right now?
Turtle.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Mo the turtle.
he was cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
What
Yeah.
it
Okay,
is,
but
but-
besides that was
Oh no, you know what? All like our photos.
Yeah, I had a photo album with all these pictures from
Oh, wedding photo, you should say.
Oh yeah, wedding photos.
Yeah, you're married. You forget?
Dude.
No, it's just
Congrats,
just a
Mayor.
bunch of memories. I've been taking pictures of
Our fridge magnet collection
Oh yeah,
from the whole world.
It's like wherever you went.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We have to do it again then.
and my jar of smoke that I left in the refrigerator.
Jar of
Yeah.
toenails.
Yeah,
That
that's
too.
it.
And then the dead baby we hid under the bed.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's
Oh.
irreplaceable.
Yeah.
Years of fingernail collections.
And
Oh
the
my
the
gosh.
Picasso on the wall.
the booger Picasso on the wall.
Yeah, I'm gonna miss that the most.
No, we can make a new one. It's okay.
No, I had a really cool. I used to work for this guy Richard Duarte. He was a pretty famous L.A. Chicano artist, and I did a poster. I forgot the guy's name. John.
Ooh,
Nash?
no.
No, but anyways, I did the Four Kings. It was like Elvis Presley, Carl Perkins, Johnny Cash, and Jerry Lee Lewis. That's the one where they're standing around the piano.
Yeah,
And
it's a famous photo.
I helped the artist who did the poster. I helped them silk screen it and mix the cover. Yeah,
Yeah.
and I also had a Richard Duarte original and a Che Guevara. And plus, I had a lot of horror movie posters too.
And the stuff around
What's the thing that you're most glad burned up?
the bills.
Sure.
Fuck them.
Sure.
all my gay porn.
That's tragic.
Hey, that's horrible. You would love to have that back. Come on. You should have
That was an extensive collection.
Ack went in and looted that Tuesday night. I'm sure he
Yeah.
got
You're
it.
good. I'll make copies for you.
Everyone's grabbing copper wire and Ack's
Yeah.
just running for the
And my Tomo Finland collection.
Oh man, that's worth money. No.
Yeah.
No, I think the one thing that I'm sad about the most, I had dish towels that my great grandmother wove in like the turn century.
Okay.
Like I had all that, and I had a tablecloth that my aunt hand embroidered. It was really cool.
Oh man.
And it must have taken her months, like cross stitch, like lions or griffins and whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, what I miss the most is I made like boxes of mixed tapes, like cassettes,
Yeah.
and it was fun because I'd take them to parties with my.
Old school.
I had a Panasonic portable cassette player, and had an in and out audio, so I could plug it into a PA, and I used to DJ that way.
DJ crap your pants.
Yeah.
I remember one time we did a gig. I mean, I DJ'd. I booked this band from France called JC Sadin,
I'm a
the
better
Smelly
DJ.
Tongues, and what the hell is?
Stinky butt.
No, not Stinky Butts. Oh. My God damn, I can't remember.
Yeah,
It's okay. It doesn't matter.
Well, anyways, these Japanese tourists or whatever, they see JC Sadin, and they go, "What, DJ, clap your hands!" And I point it to my ghetto blaster, and they go, "Ah!" And they're like taking pictures of it.
Oh really?
Yeah, they got all excited because they've never seen a DJ,
With a
automatic
boombox.
DJ.
With a
I
boombox.
go,
Yeah.
this is so much better. You can go outside, drink,
And
smoke
smoke a
weed,
fatty,
smoke a
yeah.
fatty, and talk to friends and take a dump and come back and just flip the tape
All at
over.
the same time.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, it was really
The
convenient.
easy way to DJ.
That's right.
Play.
Lazy man's DJ.
And I enjoyed making it. I made it for our neighbors too, and they loved them. And now all that shit's gone.
No, it's
Even the copies I made, and I made covers for them too.
Oh yeah, artwork.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Damn.
I had a double cassette player that I'm going to try to fix it. I have the exact same one that you have.
A JVC.
Yeah, no, but I've had that for 20. I've had it since it came out.
Oh
Mhm.
wow.
But I also I found another one somewhere and just threw it in my storage unit. So I was just trying it out the other day and it wasn't playing tapes, but I'm gonna squirt some juice in there, open it up, and
Oh, some of that-
I'm gonna lube it up a little bit. You know?
Yeah, a little
There
bit.
you go.
I'm gonna see what happens when I lube it up.
Squirt
Give
and
it a
scram.
Give it a little love. You know?
Oh my god. I just got a
Awesome.
visual.
But I did just buy you guys. I bought you an old school iPhone that has an input jack on it. So that's gonna come in the mail.
Yeah.
And then I'm gonna put everything punk rock that I have on
Awesome.
that for you to at least get you guys started.
Nice.
Avril
Oh, yeah.
Lavigne, Sum 41, all
Yeah.
of the X-Funk collection.
Mhm.
Green Day.
Good Charlotte. Fuck yeah, bro.
Breaking Benjamin.
Ugh.
Oh my god.
I don't
Trap.
even know what that is. That
Wait,
has
I'm
to be
getting all
great.
itchy. What's going on?
Yeah. Right. You
It
can
had a
mess with
little
them.
Nickelback on there.
Oh god.
Ooh.
Oh boy.
Gross.
So, Ack, if you had to leave the Goat Bar right now with 5 items, what would they be?
Well, I mean,
I know all your DVDs and records and shit are in there, but you only get 5.
Yeah, your prize possession here.
okay, but it's already in my suitcase. So I mean, okay, it wasn't
What
5 items. Let's just say all of my hard drives, but all of those hard drives are
No, I'm
almost-
talking
In the room
DVDs,
with you.
VHS's, records.
Yeah.
Like you've got 5.
Quick,
What would
30
you
no
grab?
seconds.
question.
30 seconds. The fire's
No.
coming. Sorry,
No,
that's not
okay,
funny,
so-
but you know.
yeah,
Your
I already
technology is safe. You have your
Okay,
clothes. You have
I
that.
kind of know what I did grab. Okay, so I grabbed this poster. It's a Nightmare on
Oh,
Elm
shit.
Oh, Kids on the Block.
Ah, nice.
Nice.
It's a Nightmare on Elm Street 3
Oh,
poster
signed by fucking everybody.
Signed
That's
by-
sick.
Man.
signed by everybody that I've basically met. You know, Patricia Arquette and Wes Craven.
Yeah,
and-
signatures you cannot get anymore. Holy shit.
Yeah. It's that's my most cherished like autographed thing. Dude, I left so many autographs in here I didn't even think about. But
Well,
I also
we
grabbed
can
my
read them.
Murder Lust VHS
Nice.
Right?
and the
That's
3
your-
DVDs because I have a sense of pride of helping Murder Lust get the DVD. I was just like, oh,
Mhm.
and then I
I'll count that as one.
I didn't even grab like all these movies are movies I made. Right? I didn't even grab any of those.
Combined value $1.
Yeah, I mean, I can rebuy those. That's not a big deal. But, if,
There's a Walmart dollar section to
Pick,
replace
pick and
that.
save.
but other than
right.
that, like, but in here, I was kind of, I
Oh
was,
shit, we had 2 of your books. signed.
oh,
God
oh.
damn it.
Well, I have more. We can always get
Oh,
more.
phew.
But I actually was kind of bummed that I didn't grab my here.
Ack faked all those signatures anyway.
Yeah.
They're all just his.
Yeah, they're all fake.
Felissa Rose. Ack. I mean, yeah.
I didn't grab my real Milli
Is that the
Vanilli.
real
that I
Milli
just-
Vanilli?
Oh,
just-
hell yeah.
I just bought it I had it shipped in from South Africa.
Oh my
And,
god.
Are you serious?
And then I was bummed that I didn't grab my Rob and Fab CD because I think it's worth like $200 or $300.
Oh my god.
But other than that, like I don't know. I know things are signed. I have something signed from Halloween signed by Jamie Lee Curtis. But you know what I did? I grabbed like one folder from my house that had all of my autographs in it, and then I grabbed my other autographs off the house. That my James Hong and my Forrest Ackerman and my Clu Gulager. Those ones off the wall. They were just right at the door. So I'm like, all right, let me grab those too.
Nice.
Other than and then I grabbed one poster off the wall in my bedroom. That's it. And
Yeah.
so I was like, you know what? I can let all this go. And that was like the first
Like
time in
The
my life.
Justin Bieber one above your ceiling?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Above your bed? Right.
But that was truly in the first time in my life, the first time I was really able to just walk away from it all.
Yeah.
And this is, but I mean, anyone that's watching right now, you don't really understand the obsession of what my collection has been.
That's all cool shit.
When I used to be a
Oh, we were
kid,
talking about that.
if I used to think that if my dad fucking got pissed off, he was like, he could get pissed off. If he got fucking pissed off at me and threw away all my CDs, like my 50 or 60 CD collection, I would just kill myself, because I would just die for my.
That
fucking-
was all you had, for sure.
That was like
your
my
connection to the world.
your
like, at
identity
that
and
point.
your artistic.
Yeah, it's your
dreams,
best
all that
friends.
stuff,
Those are the only things
So-
that understand you at that point.
Mhm.
But I guess the older you get, the more you realize, you can
They're
replace it,
just things.
kind of. But
Mhm.
some of this shit is fucking one of a kind. Like,
Yeah.
there's no way that you can even find this shit again.
Oh,
Not
hell
one
yeah.
of a kind, but like, I have
Kind
such
of.
rare shit in
Yeah.
some of my collection. So, but yeah, I mean, fuck it.
Hunter, 5 things
Yeah.
right now. You gotta go.
All right, I got you. I got you.
Hunter's got a VHS collection that puts
I'm
acts
only
to shame, I
going for
believe.
what's in
Maybe
this
not to
room.
shame, but
I'm
Well, I'm
only
selling
going for
mine,
what's
so
in
you
this
know.
room.
you're only going by that room. Your VHSs aren't even in that room, or are they?
Okay, we'll start with Alex because Hunter's a degenerate.
Well, I just throw. I mean, I showed you the safe that had those three, so it'd be those three. I put some of my records aside. I have a.
Boy, we lost them both. Hey, how's it going, guys?
Hey, pretty good,
Hey,
man.
the new host of Film Villains.
We packed our underwear. The clean
Oh,
ones, yeah.
mean,
I'll say, okay, so underwear was the important thing that you really think you needed.
I saved my Rudy Ray Moore collection.
I wish.
Yeah.
Oh,
oh, I have.
you did.
Ah, Susan.
I know you so well.
Right when I got a fart. Yeah.
Honey, we're to close the room.
Well, that's right.
But off it.
Oh, so wait, so when he's farting at late at night, then you just throw the butt plug out there instead of
Hey,
poking stuff?
when me and Susie first started going out, we were lighting each other's farts.
What?
Yeah,
That's
Oh, nice. That's a classic way to bond.
yeah. That's how we broke the ice.
That is a sealed
My-
Operation Ivy Energy from 1988 that's never been opened.
Oh.
I don't even know what the value of this would be because the closest I can find is one that's just near mint.
That's
I don't know.
pretty.
Like Christian Death, gold foil, only Theater of Pain, maybe that.
I saw them
fucking
at
tough.
Al's Bar when they first came out.
But we all know I'd have to bring this with me, right?
D.D. King.
Does anybody know what this is?
Oh,
This is the
yeah,
Dee Dee Ramone
Ramones.
rap
Rap
album.
D.D. Ramone. Yeah.
There we are.
Oh my
That was
gosh,
funky days.
dude.
How many copies
Funky
did
man.
you sell of that? How many copies were sold of that album?
Of what? Funky Man?
Of the DD album.
The Dee Dee King? I think most of them were promotional only. I don't think that, but it's a sought after item now because it's a fucking Dee Dee Ramone rap album.
Yeah.
That's
And
pretty
he took
sensual.
it seriously. He thought he was doing something awesome when he did that. And
I mean,
it's-
the thing is,
As
like,
most bad rappers do.
I mean, it's equivalent to like Rodney raps. It's like that level.
yeah,
Like, it's
no,
like-
it's terrible.
Oh, yeah, good one respect.
But to his credit, the Ramones have way more credibility in the rap scene, same with Blondie and all that, rap adjacent, than most rappers making rap these days. You know what I mean? So
Well,
to
and
his
that's
credit,
why.
Hey, don't
I mean,
talk
that's
ill
why
of
he
Tekashi
got the
6ix9ine.
record deal and stuff because people were like, "Oh, Dee Dee Ramone from Queens, like, of course, he's right there. He's dead center for '80s hip hop. There was a chance he was going to be good at it. Guy can write a song."
yeah, and I mean,
But
you had
he was no Run DMC.
the white kids were doing their punk rock, and the black kids were doing their punk rock, and it was just all in the same scene, and but they were just completely different styles of music, and they both intermingled, periodically. That's. I wish I was a fly on the wall back in those days. It would have been awesome.
Sure. Do you have your 5, Hunter?
I do, man. I did a quick perimeter check.
It's 5 copies of Showgirls.
No. So
I worked on that movie.
Showgirls.
Really,
You
worked,
did?
You worked on Showgirls.
Shut
I was
up.
a painter
Whoa.
dyer on it.
Showgirls.
I never got paid.
What?
What were you on it?
A painter dyer. I dyed some of the costumes.
Oh my
I got
gosh. We
And they never
We have
pay her.
grievances.
I don't mean to bring up bad blood, but Showgirls is one of my personal favorites, and I've discussed
I-
it
I've
several
never seen
times.
I've
It's
never
so
seen it.
good. It's so good. I don't want to.
He's really a fan of dyeing on the wardrobe too. That was Hunter's favorite part, was the dyeing on the clothes.
Well, I noticed how good the dye was when the clothes
No
was
dye.
crumpled up on the floor,
Right,
because
when
that's
they're
where it is
thrown
in
off.
most of that movie. Like, there's not much clothes in that movie, so I'm
No.
not sure. I'm not sure what they were dyeing.
If any of you have loved the movie Showgirls, and since Susan didn't get paid for Showgirls,
Yes.
click the link in below in the description. And donate.
$2.99 rental fee on the
Yeah,
GoFundMe
yeah.
for
There's
Showgirls.
a lot
Give
of
it up.
interest. Showgirls is 30 years old at this point, so
Oh, the interest.
Cheers to that.
yeah. Oh my gosh, we gotta hashtag Oh my God.
Rep suit.
Paul Verhoeven, man.
Yeah, yeah.
Make this right, bro.
Paul
Come on,
Verhoeven.
make it right.
That's right.
Yeah, I think the designer was Ellen Marishnik. She's a tough broad.
Yeah.
I had to show her some swatches for what I had dyed, and I was waiting in the office, and she was talking to the choreographer who was big name. I forgot his name. And that woman smoked 3 packs of Marlboro Reds a day and a bottle of whiskey at night, and she went through assistants like pancakes. They all had nervous breakdowns. It's like, okay, yeah, that's fine. Go with that one.
I swallowed a midget.
It was awesome.
Oh my
But she's a
gosh,
very
dude.
nice lady.
Showgirls is classic.
What do you got, Hunter? Let's
All right,
roll.
so my
Let's
sentimental.
celebrate some physical media.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I might have taken this too literally because I don't have much physical media in this room.
Or whatever it was. What do you got?
All right, here's what I got, bro.
Midget porn.
Honey, that's me.
First I've got this Angela drawing.
Fuck yeah.
What the hell?
This is
Felissa Rose from Sleepaway Camp.
yeah, it's a Sleepaway Camp original art
What's
that
in their boobs?
my
Is that
ex got.
Is that a-
Awesome.
Is that a chick dude?
You've never seen Sleepaway Camp, have you?
Oh, spoiler alert.
Yeah, you got it. Yeah, you just got
Yeah,
spoiled
that's-
for sure.
Oh man.
One of my closest friends, Felissa Rose, is 14 years old when she made that movie, and
Oh, precious.
but she's a camper, and you have to see it. There's
Okay.
there's
You
no
have to
it's
see it.
classic.
Sorry, I didn't mean to drop some surprise dong on you
They
guys.
had
I've seen
they
it
had
on-
40 years for it to not be spoiled. You know.
yeah, yeah.
She's seen a barrel of pickles
Yeah,
before.
I've seen the barrel pickles. It's all good.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
And so who made that art though?
Well, I'm honestly not sure, but my my ex got it for me from an artist on Etsy. I'd have to look.
Oh, nice.
I'd have to look at it, but I truly don't know. But that said, this has been following me around for many years. So it
And how
holds
about
a-
that poster behind you?
Oh yeah, Sleepaway Camp 3 poster. Yeah, maybe I would grab that off the wall. Oh, I would jack this painting too. Hold
A
on, let me just
random
grab
thrift
it.
store painting.
Yeah, random thrift store painting, $4.99. But I fucking love this painting, dude.
No
like,
way.
Oh, that is old school.
Wow.
Oh, that's beautiful.
It's a real thing,
yeah.
right?
I don't think it's real.
Oh,
I don't.
it's a print.
The print.
It's probably a print. I don't
You
think it's
feel-
real.
It's nice and creepy.
You will
Yeah,
never
but-
be an art dealer or an art expert if you can't tell if there's any fucking paint on the canvas that you're looking at or
Well, you-
brushstrokes.
With the technology nowadays, you just never know.
No, I think it's a print, bro.
It's a print, okay, but it's still awesome.
Yeah, but I still like it. Yeah.
yeah, grab
Yeah.
that. Definitely
Yeah,
I
grab
mean,
that.
that leprechaun in the hood poster is pretty fucking choice.
It's pretty shredded. Though. It's pretty
Leprechaun in the hood.
Oh my
Yeah.
god!
shredded. Yeah, and then
But then the Green Bay Packer hat you got to throw in the fire.
Yeah.
well, that brings me to my next thing I would grab. I grab my Aaron Rodgers rookie card and my Devontae Adams rookie card.
Oh, so you just got those, huh?
I just got them, but I really like them. So,
Yeah.
I'm representing the green and gold right now because my Packers lost in the playoffs yesterday. But
That's what you get.
that's when you need to be
Fudge Packers.
that's when you need to be even louder as a fan when things are down. But you
Good on
know.
you.
He said green. He said the fudge packers.
Who said the fudge package? Oh, whatever. Yeah. And last sentimental item I'll grab are my grandparents
Oh my god,
And-
precious.
and this coffin that my uncle.
Wait, are you still trying to get in their will or what?
No, man.
Please let me see
What
the
is
picture of your
the-
grandparents.
What was the little
What's in the
coffin?
coffin?
I'll grab my grandparents, and then this is a coffin that my uncle made when he was a lad, and it's a
Oh.
little container that I put things in.
Are you sure it wasn't when he was doing time?
Honey.
Yeah.
Ew.
Hey, Yeah, but yeah, that's what I got. I don't have a lot of tapes in my office.
Mm.
Yeah.
They're all on
Oh,
display out.
you know what I had that burned? I did a shoot at Folsom Prison one time, and in the visitor store, the gift store, I bought an ashtray, and it was leather around it. It was embossed Folsom Prison, and whenever people came over, I told them, it's like, look what my dad made me for Christmas. And they had at the gift store at that time. Now this was probably early 90s. And you entered the raffle and you could win, guess what? Not a date, a gun.
What?
At Folsom Prison.
Holy shit.
How crazy.
Oh wow.
Wow.
You could
As
win
you do.
Wow. A gun.
Here's to
Here's
that.
to go.
Oh, you need another one?
Oh, yeah.
What time? Oh, it's almost time to end the show. Or unless
Oh.
Alex wants to jam out, but yeah, we can fucking end the show.
Okay.
And we'll continue drinking over here. Thank you everyone for watching Film Villains. Click the link below if you're still watching. Give these guys some love, even if it's a couple of bucks. It will help rebuild his butt plug collection.
And Herman puts out.
And Herman
put out the trash.
Herman puts out?
Yes, he does.
Yes.
Oh, good for you, Herman. I respect that.
She is.
Well, you gotta do something.
She is Madam Susie Q now, and he will be in North Altadena, showing his legs.
She's gonna make me do the whole stroll tonight.
All the way down the street.
Yeah.
All right.
You better be careful in that goat bar, Herman.
Don't drop the soap.
All right,
Hugs
thanks,
and
everyone.
love to all the people in Los Angeles.
Yes, prayers to
Prayers
LA,
for
man.
fucking
Prayers to all my
everything.
homies in SoCal, dude. Seriously.
Hopefully
Stay
we
safe, man.
gave you some love today. And yeah, thank you guys.
We'll be back
Stay
with
safe,
movies
SoCal.
next week.
Yes.
Stay safe, SoCal.
Stay safe to all the people that lost their homes out there.
Much love.